Welcome once more, dear listener, to Way of Words, where language lives and wisdom lingers. Tonight, we step quietly into the realm of dreams, a place where illusions dance, time melts away, and the boundary between life and imagination blurs. Among the voices of history, none captured this mystery more hauntingly than William Shakespeare. Listen now to Prospero's words from the Tempest. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. 2 lines, only 14 words. Yet in their brevity, an entire philosophy of life unfolds. These words are spoken near the end of Shakespeare's final play, The Tempest, first performed in 1611. At this moment, Prospero, the exiled duke and powerful magician, has conjured a mask, a dazzling pageant of spirits. There's music, dancing, celebration, and joy. But suddenly, as quickly as it begins, he brings it to an end. The vision dissolves into nothingness. It is in this instant of vanishing, in this moment when illusion fades into air, that Prospero utters his reflection. What we have seen is only a dream, but so too, he tells us, is life itself. All that appears solid, kingdoms, triumphs, and celebrations, will eventually fade. All we hold as permanent is, at last, fleeting. Shakespeare uses the mask as a mirror of existence. It is beautiful, rich, moving, and yet temporary, fragile, impossible to hold on to. In that sense, it is no different from our own lives. The world around us feels permanent, yet every moment is already slipping into memory. And when Prospero says, "Our little life is rounded with a sleep," he reminds us that death is the final rest, the closing of the dream. It is a sobering image, but one carried with such beauty that it comforts as much as it warns. This is not the only time Shakespeare turns to dreams. Again and again, his characters wrestle with illusion, mystery, and the unknown. In A Midsummer Night's Dream, the boundary between waking and dreaming collapses as lovers wander through an enchanted forest filled with fairies, magic, and mischief. There, the dream is not frightening but playful, reminding us that reality itself is never as solid as we think. In Hamlet, the prince speaks of death as the sleep of death and asks what dreams may come in that undiscovered country. Here, dreams are bound to the deepest human fear, what happens beyond the veil of life. And in Macbeth, the dream takes a darker form. Macbeth, haunted by guilt, finds himself unable to sleep, his waking life poisoned by nightmare visions. For Shakespeare, dreams were never mere fantasies of the night. They were metaphors for the mysteries of existence, the shadowy truths we can never fully grasp. Prospero's speech holds even greater power when we remember the context of Shakespeare's life. The Tempest is believed to be the last play he wrote entirely on his own. At the end of the play, Prospero breaks his staff, renounces his magic, and prepares to leave the island. Many scholars see this as Shakespeare himself speaking through Prospero, a playwright at the twilight of his career, bidding farewell to the stage and the world of theater he had helped to shape. In this light, Prospero's meditation on dreams becomes Shakespeare's own parting gift, a recognition that art, like life, is fleeting, but in its brief time, it carries a kind of eternity. And what does it mean for us, centuries later, hearing these words? To be reminded that life is brief is not a call to despair. It is an invitation to live more deeply, to see each morning not as a given, but as a gift, to savor beauty while it is before us, because tomorrow it may be gone, to cherish love while it is close, because love too is a fragile dream, to act with kindness because our actions may outlast us, echoing in the hearts of others long after we are gone. If life is made of dream stuff, then every moment we live is sacred. Every laugh with a friend, every quiet walk at dusk, every fleeting glimpse of joy is part of the wonder of existence. This perspective also teaches us resilience. When sorrow comes, when loss weighs heavy, we remember that the dream itself is woven of both joy and pain. The darker threads make the bright ones shine more vividly. The brevity of life is not only a warning, it is also what gives each instant its power. Shakespeare whispers to us across centuries, do not sleepwalk through your days. Do not treat life as though it were endless. Instead, wake up to the dream. See it, treasure it, live it fully before the curtain falls and the dream dissolves. Perhaps this is why Shakespeare's words still move us so deeply. Because even in their mystery, they affirm a truth we all feel. Life is short, life is fragile, that life is wondrous beyond measure. We may be such stuff as dreams are made on, but what a glorious dream it is. If these words resonated with you, if they stirred your imagination or gave you pause, I invite you to join us again. There are countless voices across time waiting to be heard, poets, playwrights, and dreamers who left behind words that still shine in the darkness. So please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Way of Words, where language lives and wisdom lingers. Until next time, may your dreams be bright, and may you find wonder in the fleeting beauty of this little life.